didn't see you there. Yes. Today we're going to start looking at English folk songs, but I wanted to set up a little bit of a prologue to explain the process before we all get too far ahead of ourselves. Firstly, when I say folk songs, I'm not referring to the modern folk genre. We will not be trampled by turtles, fleeing foxes, or taking part in any December revolutions, and I certainly don't want to hear anything about Mumford and his lineage. I like that genre, and there are connections between folk song and folk music, but that's actually one of the main reasons that I want to do this project at all. I want to be a more thoughtful and accomplished folk musician, and so I want to go back to the roots to see what wisdom I can find and share with whoever cares to listen. The main difference, without getting too far into the weeds before we've even properly begun, is that these songs were propagated and became popular through transmission between ordinary folk for many reasons, but mostly just for the joy of the thing. Most singers were untrained amateurs who wanted to pass the time or connect with their community on a night out, rather than the practiced professionals who perform to make a living. One is not better or more pure than the other, but they are different approaches nonetheless. Secondly, I am an American with many cultural interess, so I will be coming at these from a sort of outsider's perspective. I'm heavily interested in folk music of all kinds, but I understand that I most likely don't have all the cultural background stuff that I would have had if I'd grown up in the UK. Thirdly, or perhaps second and a halfly, almost all of my scholarly information will be coming from the works of Steve Roud, including the New Penguin Book of English Folk Songs and Folk Song in England. I trust these works, and I think they're academically trustworthy, but I also know that one scholar's word should not be the be-all, end-all on any topic, so please feel free to offer guidance and corrections if I'm blatantly off the mark on a certain point of interpretation. Finally, concerning the format of the videos to come, my goal with this little project is to offer educational information on these songs, while also deepening my own understanding on folk song as a concept or genre. To that end, each video will contain a chunk of explanation on the song's context or interpretation, a section wherein I will try to emulate what the song might have sounded like in its original performance context, that is, an untrained solo vocal performance, and then a full recording of myself playing the song with a more professional setup. I do not consider myself to be an expert in any of the skills required for these sections, but I am a teacher, an enthusiast, and a passionate artist, so I'll try my best. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get on with the show. He doesn't know what year it is.